Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and this is how to use Exeggutor. Sorry about the thumbnail, I just thought it was kind of funny with the sprites because it's creepy. But anyway, looking at Exeggutor's base stats, like, what is this? We have high amount of attack, high amount of hit points, insane special attack, and then, you know, decent defense, okay special defense, bad speed. But overall, that's like a weird stat distribution that actually seems like it would make a strong Pokemon. Looking at its typing, it's Grass Psychic, which kind of takes away all of its strength. Because when you look at its weaknesses, it's weak to a lot of things. Flying, Poison, Bug, Ghost, Fire, Ice, and Dark? It does have a lot of resistances, but pretty much you're either going to get hit super, or you're going to get hit neutral. And that's generally not a good thing when you're making a tanky Pokemon. But if you're valuing it from a sweeper aspect, it can be rather strong. And I found a lot of strength with Exeggutor. I was surprised by all the strategy diversity that it has. So let's hop into Pokemon Showdown and figure out how it works. So Exeggutor, surprising, it's made up of sweep. That all that little frowny stuff on its head, apparently it can be used as a broom. That if you get a chlorophyll setup with that any Pokemon Drought, setting up Sunny Day, Heat Rock, you have huge amount of strength. That Life Orb plus almost 200 special attack at level 50 with that modest nature, and then your speed is over 200 at level 50 as well. Fast Pokemon, going to really just pull out the broom. Psyshock for, you know, Psychic Stab boost, hitting defensively. Then you also have Solar Beam. Under that Drought is going to hit instantly, have a ton of damage. Sludge Bomb for coverage. Leaf Storm for, you know, if your sun wears off and you don't really care anymore. Kind of like your last Final Gambit kind of move, and it can work out pretty well. It's a lot of damage and a lot of speed, surprisingly coming out of Exeggutor, all from that ability. So really, sometimes the ability can make the Pokemon. On top of that, we have a subseed harvest set. That with Trick Room and Citrus Berry and Harvest, you have a lot of cool things going for you. Set up Trick Room, get this substitute going, hide behind Leech Seed, Citrus Berry giving you a lot of health back, and then you can throw down the Infestation. Lock them in, and depending on the Pokemon, you can lead with Infestation. Keep them locked in, have the Trick Room set up, and then just kind of do a lot of crazy things about it. And Harvest is pretty much going to make it to where if they can't one-hit KO you, you could probably knock them out or at least just out-sustain them. That does take a good amount of turns because Leech Seed is only an 1/8, Infestation is only 1/6, I believe. So it could take some time, and instead of Trick Room, you can also run, what else is it I had set up? You know, you can just go with Giga Drain, have a little extra damage, or you can go with Ingrain for more overall annoyance and sustain. So pretty much it's just kind of like it takes time to set up, and it also takes time to burn down your opponent. But if you're not getting O-code, it works. Bit stally, but it works. If you're running Trick Room, you might want to go with a plus defense minus speed nature. That's where I believe it's Relaxed comes in, and you want to just kind of balance out as a tank. 204 EVs and hit points will mean your Citrus Berry is going to give you that quarter of your health back. Defense is going to be good, and your special defense is going to be very good as well. On top of that, I was also thinking that when you're running Lumberry, you can do that as well. That Harvest with Lumberry lets you have a rest set, and this is going to be a bit different. Max hit point, max special attack, go for the big damage on Giga Drain and Psyshock. Also, even though I'm not a fan of low accuracy moves with that 75%, if you land the Sleep Powder, you could be in for some good stuff. Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Psyshock, sustain, damage, and then Lumberry rest, heal back up, wake up, throw down the Sleep Powder. A lot of crazy rotation coming out from Exeggutor, a lot of good damage potential, and a lot of good stallingness as well with that Harvest. And then, after that, we have just a regular Trick Room beat 'em up with Harvest that you can go 2v2, 2v2, Psychic, Giga Drain, Leaf Storm. Sludge Bomb can be put instead of Giga Drain or Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm's just like that last, you know, you're on your last leg, big hit, go for a lot of damage. On top of that, you don't really need to have Harvest as well. You can go Chlorophyll, Life Orb. Now, Chlorophyll can kind of mess you up if the opponent brings Sun, but other than that, you know, Quiet Nature, that's alright, and Harvest if you don't want to have that Chlorophyll mess you up. But anyway, set up Trick Room. Now you have Life Orb. Giga Drain's going to be doing a lot of damage under that new speed priority. It's pretty much not as fast as the Chlorophyll, but you're still going to be one of the faster Pokemon, trying to set up a lot of damage with Psychic or Psyshock, throwing Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm. A lot of move variants, but overall Exeggutor does the same thing. It can sustain pretty well, even though it does have a lot of weaknesses. If you're not encountering those weaknesses, or you can out-survive them by not being one-hit KO'd, a lot of strength, or you can just be an all-out sweeper, all-out bulky sweeper, and it's good to go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's how you use Exeggutor. Surprising damage, right? Surprising Pokemon.